Y'all need to help Stephen Phillips out over there. Out the door and off the radio.
Here's Stephen Phillips.
All righty, folks, we're back with you, and we have the We Love Christian Music Awards Executive Director and Founder, Mr. Kevin McNeese. How are you, young man?
Good morning. Thank you for having me on.
Hey, I'm glad you're here, man. Not always. We don't get a whole lot of Christians on our show, so this is a step up, no doubt. No, I'm just kidding you, man. So how long have you?
Excellent. I got to represent well, huh?
There you go. We love it. I'll guarantee it. You're actually the founder how long have you been doing this?
We Love Awards for 10 years now. This is our 10th annual. And then at NewReleaseToday, which is our site that kind of supports it, about 20 years.
Wow. This is wonderful. This is no doubt. One of the things that kind of always throws me off, of course, you like to have the Country Music Awards, and then after it's over with, they're like, oh, it was rigged, and so-and-so's brother, cousin got the big gold and all that stuff. How do y'all go about figuring out which song is the artist of the year and all the different categories y'all do?
Yeah, it's fun. We're reviewing anywhere from 400 to 600 releases a year, and internally our staff chooses those artists and songs, and then we turn it over to our fans, right, and they get to choose the winners. So we collected about 18,000 votes this year in a couple months, and 24 categories, and we let them. We think they're smarter than we are, so we let them choose.
Yeah, that's I agree to that. I agree to that. The fan base really does helps out on that. Now, where do y'all actually do this at?
We actually, so we're online, and then we do a live ceremony every year in Memphis, Tennessee. Right. Our host is Visible Music College, and so we kind of take over the campus there and broadcast that and stream it online.
Well, Christian music has really grown a lot over the years. Do you see that?
Oh yeah, absolutely. And all genres, really, it doesn't matter what you like, what kind of music you like. There's something to listen to in every corner. It's a lot of fun.
So now you're actually the founder of this. Well, this had to be a major undertaking to get this started. Honestly, can you tell us a little bit about that?
Sure. It actually started in line for Jay Leno back in the day. A coworker and myself were in line waiting to attend a Jay Leno taping and just discussing really just the Christian music world and how closed off it was to a lot of independent artists, a lot of smaller artists, and just kind of saying, hey, what can we do? Let's not duplicate what's already out there. And our Grammy Awards, the Christian Music Grammy Awards, or the Dove Awards, they've been around for decades and decades.
Yeah.
Caleb Fan Awards is pretty big, but really still not representing smaller artists and independent artists. And so we thought there was space to do something different. Fan voted, not really, a bunch of red tape and guys in suits making decisions. And so we saw the opportunity to do something unique. And it's pretty all consuming to do it right. We want to do it well, but we think it's definitely worth it.
I am all for the independent artist. I really am. I actually play music. I ain't done any good with it, but I do play music. But it seems like when I was growing up with music, if you didn't get signed, then you didn't have a chance, But now you have social media and you have all these other outlets. A lot of these independent artists that never get a chance to even see the light are actually doing good. And I think this is a good thing. Like I said, there's a lot of music out there and a lot of musicians that never get a chance to be heard or be seen. So these are all independent artists.
They're not all independent artists. So we've got good relationships with all the labels as well. And so we'll nominate a kid making music in his garage next to a top A-level signed artist. And I think that's what's really cool about the industry right now, just the music industry at large.
Right.
You can really go to market, and I don't know if the audience really cares anymore about where it's coming from. They just really want a really well-produced, good sounding song. And the entry to that market is pretty easy right now.
Well, yeah. And then, like saying, then there's always that one song that people, there's like, oh, I just love that. And then that just sets off the career with people that really don't need to be signed, at that point, because it just spreads like wildfire,
Sure.
And
we had there's a new artist now that actually did get signed, which doesn't necessarily need to be the goal all the time, but it's pretty cool stories. Her name's Katie Nicole. Got really popular just playing a chorus, 20-second chorus on her piano, and put it up on TikTok. And fast forward 6 months, 50 million replays on the song that didn't even exist. All that it existed was a 20-second chorus, and now she's making music and a whole record. That's pretty crazy.
That is it, and that's the thing, especially with Christian music, how it touches people. Because it seems like every song speaks to somebody, at one point in time, but there's always that one song that everybody says, man, that really helped me through. But, one thing that I thought was kind of sad, we had Paul Overstreet on. I know you know Paul Overstreet.
Yes.
And I was talking to him about the music, and he said, the best music is not being released right now in Nashville, that they're kind of just going with that beat or that sound that they're looking for, and the best songs are not being released. How do you feel about that?
I think they are. I think I would say the majority of what's coming out and in everybody's face on tour and on radio and all these places where you kind of consume Christian music. Yes, it all sounds the same, and it's all following the same format. But if you can dig a little bit out on Spotify, you can follow what we're doing. I think you'll find that there is absolutely music being made for everybody in every corner, no matter what genre you like. You're just getting a sliver, really, of what is really, in your face and being put out there. That's why we exist. That's honestly why we exist, because of that comment that I think a lot of people have and just haven't been able to dig. They don't know where to go or what's really being created.
Now, are you actually a musician yourself?
Nope, I can't play an instrument to save my life.
No.
I can sing a note, but yeah, I was in a Christian rock band in high school and had the fun little dream like many kids, but no, I'm behind the scenes right now.
Well, that's kind of where, honestly, I love to play music. I really do. But behind the scenes, you have a lot of fun doing this.
Oh yeah. Every morning's new. Every day is new, and you get to wake up and you get to play music all day long. Yeah. So I think that's a pretty good dream gig.
So now, do you get some that they send in to you and you're like, oh my goodness gracious, turn that off?
Yep. Yeah, and I never ever share it with my team and have a good laugh ever. No. I would never do that.
No. Can I apply right quick? Bringing in the sheep. That's right. I'm gonna tell you now. You raised, that's the thing about it. Even country rock and all that. We've had a lot of different artists on, and I always say, kind of where did you get your start? It seems like 90% of them got their start in church somewhere. So is that kind of where you got your start with the love of music, or?
Sure. Yeah, absolutely. 13 on a missions trip.
Right.
Really felt pushed towards ministry through music, I think. And now even, I think a lot of people are just searching for something better.
Right.
Something that makes them feel good, that not only supports the faith, but just has good quality messages, moral lines, and just that hope that the world is kind of snuffing out right now in a lot of corners. So I think that's why a lot of people are gravitating towards faith-based music, for sure.
Now, Kevin, in the midst of this, I need to tell everybody, what's your website? Where can they follow you at?
It's weloveawards.com. And then the site that we're kind of an offshoot of is NewReleaseToday.com. And NRT follows what's new in Christian music every single week. And we're on Apple Music and Spotify if you listen to playlists. And those are the two sites.
So now, if I'm down here in Georgia and I got a song, can I send it to you? Is there any qualifications that you have?
Nope. We just need to hear it. I just need to be able to hear it. Right. And we find and discover music all the time, and would absolutely love that.
Yeah, so they just go to the website and they can follow that through on that.
Yep, there's a submission at the very bottom. You'll find a place to submit your music. And, we're on Instagram, Twitter as well. You can DM us. It's just at NewReleaseToday.
Right.
And would love to hear what's out there.
So now, how many people go I know, like here at the station, we get stuff all the time. People's wanting us put on the radio. But how many people do you actually, I cannot imagine the songs that you get. How many people do you actually have working that's going through these songs?
It's mostly me. Right. And I have the distinguished honor of listening to about 150 to 200 submissions every month. And I get everything. I get everything from, the signed music, and it's polished and it's ready to go, to, like I said before, the kid making music in his basement, and just kind of hammering it out and everything in between.
Yeah.
And like I said earlier, I really think the audience just doesn't care anymore about where it comes from. So I'm really looking for production quality, something that can sit aside a $20,000 produced song, and it's so easy to get to there. There's songs every day that are being made for next to nothing that sound amazing that we want to share with people.
Well, that's the thing. A lot of people have their own studios in their basement, and they're churning out. I mean, they got the same technology they got, in Nashville or wherever, and they're churning out the same thing, or even better sometimes than some of the stuff you got going on. So, but now, do y'all promote these artists at all, or you just give them the awards and then let them go? Or, I mean, is this something that's tied into some kind of promotion?
No, awards are really one arm of what we do. We promote music all year long and just have a lot of different ways that we can do that. We love coming alongside artists. We've got campaigns that we can do, and just our desire is really for partnership. Right. I think having a song right now is step one. What to do with that is the big question mark that a lot of artists have. And we absolutely love coming alongside artists and helping answer that question, helping them form content that doesn't go away, and building content around that music. The great thing about Christian music, it's rich in story. It's rich in where it came from. And so telling that story is pretty passionate for us.
I'm with you on that. I was tickled to death when you come in this morning or yesterday when everything was confirmed and all that with Brian, because I always Gary Chapman. I know you know Gary. I always, if there's somebody that I really don't know, I always ask Gary because it seems like he knows everybody. And the first thing he sent me was a obituary for somebody with your name from Nashville. He said, "I hope it's not this guy." So,
oh no!
I'm like, oh no! Please tell me no. So,
yeah, I'm alive and ticking.
Yeah, you're looking good, man. I guarantee you, looking good. So now,
but if I do go, I really hope Gary Chapman is introducing that obituary to people. That would be
pretty cool, wouldn't it? No doubt, man. He is a great guy. He's got some stories to tell. So now we can watch this online.
Absolutely, yeah. We love awards.com. We're, we've used to broadcast on YouTube, Facebook. They just have gotten a lot more tense about what the computers shut us down every day. The bots hear some music and then shut us down. So this year is actually the first year we'll be broadcasting in high definition video and audio quality, and just weloveawards.com. It's going to be February 22nd. So 2/22/22, nice and easy to remember. 9 p.m. Eastern, 8 p.m. Central. It's going to be a 2-hour show, 16 live performances. We're announcing everybody's winners. So it's going to be a really fun night.
So I was hoping, can you tell us the winner today by chance?
Yeah, no, I had to have to fire myself.
Yeah.
Wouldn't be very good at what I do.
So now have you got everybody already? I mean, everybody's in the chute ready to go. So you're just waiting for the 2/22/22.
That's it. Counting down. We're ready to go.
Well, that's going to be good, man. I am definitely going to try to tune into that, no doubt. And I hope I'm not leaving anything out. I mean, you tell me. I mean, you know more about what you're doing than I am.
Yeah, the big thing with live events is everybody, it's hard to set your schedule. Everybody wants to watch what they want to watch when they want to watch it. And so we will have the show on demand on YouTube a couple days after. So if you can't make it on 2/22, we'll have it out there. You can also watch last year's show as well, and follow our playlist on Spotify and Apple Music. I mean, the only reason why we're doing this is so people can discover new music.
Yeah.
We're just having a lot of fun around that, but that's our heart. If you can get out there and discover some new music that maybe you're like, wow, this is actually Christian music. Yeah, we surprise people all the time. So we would love to surprise you as well.
When I was raised in a Baptist church, but I'm telling you right now, the Pentecostals are the best singing out there to me.
I'm not going to get into that debate. I'll let you.
I'll just take my word for it, man. I guarantee you, when you go into a church and you sit down and you see the hymnal in front of you, you know what kind of service you're going to have. Yeah, I guarantee if you got the Baptist hymnal there, you're going to be there a long time. It's like, oh, here we go.
It's all good.
Yeah, but you see that Songs of Faith, you thought, this is going to be good. Yeah, this is going to be
right.
Good. Yeah. Well, Kevin, I sure do appreciate you spending a little time with us, and hopefully this helps you. Like I said, we'll tune in on that. And
thank you.
Yeah, I appreciate what you're doing, man, especially with all the artists. Like I said, it's opened up to everybody, and like I said, that's great. Yep, and like I said, I appreciate you coming on.
No, absolutely. Thank you for having me. You guys have a good day.
All right, man. You take care.
You too. Bye.
Thank you for spending a little time with us. And remember, you can tune in every morning at WJULradio.com at 8 a.m. Eastern. And please subscribe to our YouTube channel and like us on Facebook, The Morning Dish.